When snow turns from a scenic winter scene into a life-threatening force, communities across the Northeast stop and listen. That's exactly what New Jersey and much of the U.S. East Coast is preparing for right now, a powerful nor'easter blizzard that is being called the most serious storm in decades. This isn't just another snow event. It's a storm forecast to bury entire regions under heavy, wet snow with whiteout conditions, freezing winds, and widespread disruption. New Jersey's governor issued a statewide state of emergency, closing schools, restricting travel, and urging residents to stay home as snow totals soar and dangerous conditions unfold. For the first time in more than 30 years, all 21 counties in New Jersey are under a blizzard warning as a massive storm barrels toward the state. Governor Mikie Sherrill described the system as potentially worse than anything seen since 1996. Officials are urging every resident to take the forecast seriously and, crucially, to stay off the roads. What is a blizzard warning? A blizzard warning is not issued lightly. It means that white heavy checkmark sustained winds or gusts of 35 miles per hour or more are expected. White heavy checkmark visibility will be reduced to a quarter mile or less. White heavy checkmark these conditions are forecast to persist for at least 3 hours. These criteria make blizzards uniquely dangerous not just for snowfall totals, but for movement and survivability in affected areas. According to forecasts from the National Weather Service and regional meteorologists, New Jersey could see pushpin 10 to 20 plus inches of snow statewide. Pushpin locally higher amounts especially near the coast. Pushpin wind gusts up to 50 to 55 miles per hour. Pushpin snowfall rates of 2 inches per hour. When heavy snow combines with powerful winds, it creates whiteout conditions meaning reduced visibility and dangerous travel. New York City and other Northeast regions are also under blizzard warnings, with forecasts calling for up to 2 feet of snow in some areas. This joint storm system, a classic nor'easter, rapidly intensified, combining moisture from the Atlantic with cold air from the interior U.S. to produce a bomb cyclone effect that is both historic and destructive. Declaring a state of emergency is more than a symbolic gesture. It activates critical resources and legal authority to protect residents and respond to crises. In New Jersey, round pushpin, the emergency was declared effective noon on Sunday, February 22. Round pushpin travel restrictions and commercial vehicle bans were put in place. Round pushpin transit systems scaled back to ensure safety. Round pushpin emergency operations centers were activated. Round pushpin search and rescue teams were placed on standby. Governor Sherrill's message was stark. Roads can wait, your life can't. Officials reminded residents to heavy checkmark charge devices. Heavy checkmark prepare for potential power outages. Heavy checkmark check on elderly neighbors. Heavy checkmark avoid unnecessary travel through Monday. This proactive response aims to avoid the worst consequences of a historic winter storm. Heavy snow is only one part of the danger. The storm is expected to deliver wind face strong, freezing winds, capable of blowing snow into drifts and downing tree limbs. High voltage power outages, as snow and wind damage power lines. Water wave coastal flooding, especially in low-lying areas like the Jersey Shore and Bayside towns. Blizzard conditions combined with coastal flooding warnings highlight the complexity of this storm. It's not just snow, it's a multi-hazard event. In New Jersey, communities near water may face rising tides pushing inland, while inland areas could be trapped by deep snow and blocked roadways. The governor's office and transportation agencies have implemented measures to keep people safe. Prohibited commercial vehicles banned from most highways. Sport utility vehicle reduced speed limits on major roadways. Train transit services winding down earlier than usual. Police car search and rescue crews deployed. Police car light emergency operations center at level 2 activation. Officials repeatedly urged residents to stay home because blizzard conditions can make driving treacherous or even impossible. Travel restrictions help ensure heavy checkmark emergency responders can reach those in need. Heavy checkmark snow removal crews can operate unhindered. Heavy checkmark roads don't become blocked with stranded vehicles. At the height of the storm, travel could be near impossible without specialized vehicles. Planning ahead is critical for safety. Across New Jersey and neighboring states, residents are preparing for a long night ahead. package stockpiling food, water, and essentials. Electric plug charging electronics and backup batteries. Hammer and wrench clearing storm drains and securing outdoor items. Snowflake-ready snow removal equipment like shovels and snow blowers. Family man woman girl arranging shelter plans for family and pets. Reddit and community forums show residents actively sharing tips on preparation, care for elderly neighbors, and readiness for potential power outages. Local councils in towns like North Brunswick issued guidance even banning parking on roadways to allow snowplows and emergency vehicles to access streets more effectively. New Jersey hasn't seen a statewide blizzard warning covering all 21 counties in decades, something not witnessed since the blizzard of 1996. That storm was infamous in state history for crippling travel, closing schools for days, and leaving communities buried under snowdrifts. Now, meteorologists are watching a storm they compare in intensity, scope, and danger, with some areas potentially receiving 3 feet or more of snow and drifts due to wind. Climate factors including warmer oceans that fuel evaporation and storm intensity might also be contributing to the heaviness and power of this blizzard, even in late February. Experts warn that the heaviest snow will fall Sunday night into Monday morning. Warning temperatures will remain below freezing, prolonging hazardous conditions. Warning winds could make it feel even colder, increasing frostbite risk. Warning power outages could last hours or even days in isolated areas. Officials strongly recommend snowflake stay indoors if possible. Snowflake check on elderly and at-risk neighbors. Snowflake have emergency supplies ready. Snowflake avoid travel until after the storm passes. Even after snow tapers off, cleanup and travel disruption could continue through much of Monday and into Tuesday. As this storm sets in, one thing is clear. This is no ordinary snow event. This is a historic blizzard that could define the winter of 2026 for millions of people across New Jersey and the Northeast. With powerful winds, heavy snow, whiteout conditions, coastal flooding risks, and travel hazards, officials and residents alike are taking this winter threat seriously. From emergency declarations and transit shutdowns to residents preparing homes and communities hunkering down, this storm's impact will be felt for days. Stay informed. Stay safe. And heed the warnings, because this blizzard is not just a headline, it's a weather event with real consequences.